to the Patriarchy with Ian and Sal.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Patriarchy Show. We are back. This is episode 14. We are live. If you want to call in, 732-444-8139. How's it going, Ian? How you feeling?
I'm feeling better. Yeah, we took a little bit of a vacation, I guess.
A little bit.
After a vacation before that.
Was it?
Yeah, well, we had a show, like, I think the last day of July, and then I think we did one show this month.
Holy
This is
shit.
our second show this month.
Damn, we're lazy.
We're fucking slacking. Well, I had my fucking rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's fucking Shuriken disease to deal with. Fucking new medication, and they gave me, like, I see this Chinese doctor. He came very highly recommended out of Homedale, New Jersey. Homedale. I know that's really local. No one gives a shit. But it's called. He gave me this stuff called Thunder God Vine. It's like Thor medicine. It turns you into Thor.
Sounds like something Alex Jones would sell.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I looked at the NIH government website, and what they normally give you is something called Plaquenil for a lot of my conditions. And this stuff, apparently, they say it actually works better. The government says this stuff works better, but they don't want to recommend it because they can't account for the strengths of the Thunder God Vine. So if anyone listening, go check it out, Thunder God Vine. I've used it a few times. I guess it's kind of working. I feel a lot better for the last couple, today and yesterday. So
I've never heard of it.
Thunder God, yo, dude, check it out. They make it in Keyport, New Jersey. I wouldn't trust anything from Keyport, New Jersey, to be honest with you. But the Chinese doctor said this is really good. And like I said, he came highly recommended. This particular doctor. So, and he does Western medicine, mixes Eastern medicine, kind of spools it all together. He's not like he just goes, "Here, take a vine. You drink this now. Drink this tea." No, but he also does modern medicine. He's not like one of those what is called naturopaths doctors. What do they call, like, you get like
the ones that like feel your energy and
yeah. No, he's like a legit doctor. Here, drink this tea. You get better now. Yeah, none of that.
That's like the guy from, if you ever watched the old Seinfeld episodes.
Yeah.
The guy that puts that like round, that like wooden box around the guys, and he's like, "You shower with warm water? Yeah. Stop.
Stop.
Shower with cold water from now on."
Yeah. Oh, Trump is live right now.
Oh shit, he's
probably
competing.
shouldn't be telling people that because they'll tune out the 3 people that are listening right now.
Yeah, he should. I don't know why he didn't ask.
He should have asked us first. Donald Trump is very considerate. He knew the Patriarchy Show is coming back tonight. How dare he? This is a big episode.
I'm gonna yell at him online.
I'm gonna send him a message. Him and Pence.
I'm gonna give him the Ed from Brooklyn treatment.
No, let's not go there. Stay away from Ed from Brooklyn.
Oh, I was right next to Brooklyn this weekend. Yeah. I almost went.
Yeah, don't. Anyway, okay, so we have new additions to New Media Central. NewMediaCentral.net, obviously, is the website. We have 2 different shirts designed by our resident graphic artist person, meme queen, I guess you can say, Tisha. 2 shirts. They're American Apparel. I checked it. We were selling regular ones, and I checked where the shirts were made. I know it doesn't fucking matter, but I know for optics, I suppose, to make us feel good about ourselves, we did the Made in America ones.
Where were they originally made?
The other T-shirts were made in like fucking Honduras and Dominican Republic and shit. See, I make a shirt. How many stereotypical voices can I do tonight?
That's
Are
2.
you Chinese?
That's 2 so far.
On to Hispanic. See. So so there's 2 different shirts up. There's a woman's shirt and a men's shirt, American Apparel, with Harambe's face and a bunch of other bullshit, Pepe, and I don't know. It's fun. We control the means of production and Russian lettering. They're black, so and we're not making money. I mean, they're just put up there just to get out there. So if you want to go buy one, I think we make 11 cents off each sale because I just rounded up. So I think like the minimum you could do was like 81. So I just rounded it up to $20. Just to put it up there. I don't care.
Are we gonna make any kind of tranny T-shirts?
Tranny? What do you mean? What type of tranny T-shirts?
I don't know. I'm seeing a question. What about tranny shirts?
I don't know. That's probably Bryden.
No.
No? I don't know. What about tranny T-shirts?
It might be somebody that lives with you.
Oh, yeah. Who knows? So we got the T-shirts. They're on Teespring. Go to our website. Go to Marketplace. They're up there. Little Boy Blue blog. Say that 10 times fast.
Little Boy Blue. He needed the money.
What?
So Little Boy Blue. He needed the money.
He needed the money. Oh. Little Boy is fucking Andrew Dice Clay. He needed the money. Blu-ray. Little Boy Blue blog. Actually, my wife wanted to start a blog. I said, why don't you put it on our lifestyle section? Because she started one, Bryden started one, so she put one up today. Actually went around some parroting blogs and websites. Is doing pretty well. It's about her adventures in dealing with the school with our youngest son. So check that out. It's under Lifestyle Little Boy Blue blog. He needed the money. Bryden's Hollywood Babylon section. That after that, I guess the Anger book from the 60s.
Yeah.
That he'll have stuff up there soon. We have a new contributor. Sal, read his name.
My new Carter.
Yeah, Carter. Now read his middle name. Try that.
Wait, I don't have it up in front of me.
Carter Eleftherios Hondas. He's born in Athens, Greece. So I don't know. I'm terrible with Greek names.
So
names. He's terrible with English names.
He was born in Greece.
Yeah, in Athens. In 87. His mother worked for the USO. And his father was in the Greek Navy. He was raised in Tampa. Went to a Jesuit high school. Was graduated from University of South Florida with a bachelor's in criminology with a minor in military science and forensics. He was part of the Army ROTC. He was a second lieutenant in the military police corps. He attended JFK Special Warfare School at Fort Bragg, and then he was mobilized from May 2011 to May 2012, so a full year, as part of Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan.
That's awesome.
While on leave, he met his future wife, who's from Australia. They have a baby girl, so that's awesome. Congratulations, Carter. He is now he's finishing his master's in teaching social sciences at the University of South Florida, and I think he might be moving there soon too. So glad you're aboard, Carter. I think he specializes most in military stuff. I believe we will have a article on the Second Amendment, Second Amendment issues, stuff like that. You can follow him on Twitter at Claymore Blue. So do that.
I'm glad that I heard that he will be writing some stuff about Islam, and I will Islam. I'll be definitely looking forward to that because I'm not a fan of Islam.
You're not a fan of Islam. Sounds like a beginning of a country song. All right. Not a fan of Islam. God bless America.
So you got Dice Clay, you got the redneck, the Chinese, and the Mexican. I'm counting. I'm keeping counting. You're up to 4 so far.
Well, I think my Mexican is just like a general Hispanic person. They could have been from Honduras. They could have been from fucking Chile.
You're a run-of-the-mill Hispanic.
Yeah, just Central and South America all rolled up in one. Not Brazilian, though. Brazilian's different. It's more because of the Portuguese. It sounds like their mouths are full of marbles when they speak Spanish, pretty much. Brazilians. To our 3 Brazilian listeners, sorry, not really. Because I think we get people who listen from Brazil sometimes on SoundCloud.
All right, so he's blue.
What?
What is he again? Blue what?
Claymore Blue. He needed the money. It's everything now. On Twitter. You can follow him. So what do you want to talk about? We're live, so we can't really have dead air.
Yes, we can. We could do whatever we want. We are the patriarchy.
All right, yeah.
But
we're repressing some woman somewhere.
Should I talk about my mail today that I received, or you want to?
Hey, you received the mail. He needed the money.
You can do that all night now.
Yeah, you got me started now. It's nonstop.
So, as you know, I am a registered libertarian.
Boo.
Boo. Do I have a boo hiss?
You?
Yeah, there it is. But,
Now, did you work for the LP, the Libertarian Party? I like to call it the LP.
I volunteered for the Libertarian National Committee under what the hell was that skank's name? I mean that woman's name. She's not there anymore. I'll figure it out. But they wanted me to do research for like all this really obscure economic stats that make no difference in the lives of ordinary people. That they should be.
That's libertarian autism for you.
Yeah, it pissed me off. It stressed me out so much because I tried to explain this to them and they didn't want to hear any of it. They're not being smart about the people they should be trying to capture and bring into their party. They're gonna fail every time. And now, I come home from work. This is like an every other week thing. I have an envelope. I get an envelope in the mail, and they're asking for money. Right. But this letter is different than the others. This one actually is pandering to African Americans.
Oh,
it's disgusting because it's not even done.
It's
the
disgusting.
Right way.
They want black voters. How dare they?
Well, they need black voters. They only have like 3 people. I think the Libertarian Party last I read was like 97% white or something like that.
That makes sense. Autism is higher in the white community.
So their theme this week, they always include this little, folded friggin' brochure, and they have like all these cucks on it, and the little checkbox, $100. That's the minimum they put in the checkbox: 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and then other.
Right.
The max you can give them is 33,400.
Ooh. Watch out. Make sure you don't do that. Don't go over that. You'll get put in jail like Dinesh D'Souza did. Dude, the guy, that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that another time, but go ahead.
Yeah, so they include this letter today about the recent events that have been heartbreaking. People are killing people. The color of their
shit.
The color of their uniform or the color of their skin matters little when you consider that. Most fundamentally, they are humans. This is what matters. They are humans who had all the same rights that the rest of us do. And
unless you're baking a fag cake, then you have to bake a fag cake,
or a Nazi cake,
or you have to bake Nazi cakes for Jews. I don't have a problem.
What did you? The best thing though, it would be like if somehow
baking a fag Nazi cake.
Gary Johnson becomes president, and then Gersh Kunstman and Ben Shapiro were forced to bake Nazi cakes together.
Nazi fag cakes. Gary Johnson's like, "You're gonna bake those fag Nazi cakes. You're gonna bake them good." And forcing private residences that disagree with gay marriage, forcing them and suing them to have ceremonies.
Stupid.
How is that libertarian at all?
It's not. It's disgusting.
And didn't Bill Weld go off on handguns?
Yes.
Recently too. See, I mean, come on.
Do you remember when Gary Johnson won the nomination for the party? Austin Peterson gave him this. It was like an old-fashioned pistol as a gift, as like a congratulations. Gary Johnson threw it in a garbage can.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that? You had an inside source?
It was big news in the libertarian community.
eight people got upset.
So this letter goes on about the senseless deaths and disturbing. They're tragic, but each one matters greatly. But they center on Philando Castile, and they talk about how his death was senseless, and the best we can tell, it was made even more tragic by the response afterwards. Philando had a permit to carry a firearm. He followed the rules. He had a constitutional right to carry a firearm, and he exercised that right on the day of his death.
Yeah, you sure did.
And yet, many people have tried to justify his death based on the decision to exercise his right to carry a firearm. This is repugnant.
Repugnant? Wow. Not repulsive? I would have used repulsive.
The video clearly shows him not following the orders of the police officer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about that case. I thought it wasn't a registered handgun.
There's no record of it being registered in that county.
Right. So who knows? So
when this guy has a handgun hanging, in view of the officer, is he supposed to say, "Wait, hold on, let me call this in and see if that's legal"?
Right.
But then it says in these huge, bold letters, "Black men have the same right to carry a firearm that everyone else does."
It's not about race. By the way, black men!
But even the National Rifle Association has been noticeably cold on the topic of Philando's Second Amendment rights. In contrast, the Libertarian Party holds true to our beliefs.
Oh, great. They get the 8 people involved with the LP out on the streets.
And then they go on to say, that includes the gun rights of black men, the marriage rights of gay couples, the rights of prisoners not to suffer cruel and unusual punishment.
Wait, we're here! We're autistic. Don't take away our boomstick. That's the Libertarian Party motto.
And the rights of individuals to do with their own bodies and resources as they will. Yeah, with taxpayer money.
Yeah.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about it earlier before about, when Ron Paul ran in 1988 to the current Libertarian Party. It's a completely different thing. I was talking in another chat with someone called Gamer Gator, Alligator Gamer, I don't know, and we were talking about that the Libertarian Party is basically Democrat light at this point. I mean, that's where they swung.
Yeah.
They went from Ron Paul to Democrat light.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Biden getting yelled at by a bot for his naughty language.
No,
but the reason why this letter pisses me off is because they're not even pandering to the entire black community. They're just saying, all of you black people that like to carry guns, come vote for us. Like, how about the black community has the highest unemployment rate in how many years? And let's help
labor
them,
participation rate and all that.
Yeah, let's help them get jobs. Let's help them have school choice. No. Come, bring your guns over here. We'll support you.
We'll help you get more guns. Fucking hell, it's crazy.
So
what are you gonna do with the Libertarian Party membership? Are you gonna just leave them and become an independent? Are you gonna register a Republican? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm done. I'm done with the Libertarian Party as of right now. It's over.
Exclusive.
Done. Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Sal disavows the
Sal
LP.
disavowed the Libertarian Party.
The LP.
Fucking. I don't know. They're done. They there's no point. And then you have this Egg McMuffin guy. What's his name? Ed McMullins?
Evan Mc...
Whatever. CIA guy?
Didn't they give up on him already?
I don't know. Did they?
Like the biggest Never Trump group gave up on trying to find a candidate or even move forward in a
the Renegade Party.
Yeah, whatever it was called. That was big news like 2 days ago.
Oh,
that they just gave up. So Evan McMuffin or whatever his name was is done.
Egg McMuffin. His Twitter is so sad for a presidential candidate. Let me see, McMullen. Where's that? I don't even. Is he verified?
I don't even know.
We are doing searches as you listen live.
What's his Evan McMullen?
I wrote Egg McMuffin in the Twitter search. Did you find his Twitter?
No. Oh yes, he is verified. He has a little birdie there.
A lot of people have been getting verified lately. Cernovich, Lauren Southern. I think Prison Planet wasn't verified, and they're verified now. So it's weird seeing all these guys get verified.
He's very happy. His last thing 20 minutes ago, he's very happy about Bernie people coming to his side.
What Bernie people?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Egg McMuffin's done.
Why would, alleged, supposed, anti-establishment Bernie Sanders people support a CIA guy.
Yeah, and establishment is yet. You know, this is the first time in decades we have a chance to vote for somebody that has never been a politician, and you're going to vote for a woman who's been a politician her whole life. You fucking assholes. You're a bunch of assholes. Oh, we're done with the establishment. We can't vote. Support Hillary Clinton. Fucking hell. Come on.
This guy, McMullen, 7 hours ago, announced that he opposes the death penalty. He's not going to get the hardcore conservative vote with that.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting, like, the crystals and all that.
I bet you Crystal will look the other way. He just wants to be a spoiler.
Yeah, he just doesn't want Trump to win. Speaking of Crystal, do you have that Democrat video put out there trying to tie Trump to Bannon because of Breitbart?
I have it.
Where they just read the titles of different articles, and like I think 2 or 3 of them are Milo Yiannopoulos titles.
Yeah, you could definitely tell which ones are his.
Yeah, here, play it.
All right, it's about a minute long.
Yeah.
Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer?
You can tell who that was.
Yeah, I wonder who.
New campaign CEO Stephen Bannon comes from the ultra-conservative news site Breitbart.
Ultra. Trump's not conservative.
Here's some of the
closes Christian
headlines they put out.
Trump. Hard for women to attack me on looks because I'm so good looking. No.
Global warming extremists control the Vatican.
Gabby Giffords. The gun control movement's human shield.
Bill Kristol, Republican spoiler, renegade Jew.
The solution to online harassment is simple. Women should log off.
All hail King Barack Obama, Emperor of the United States of America.
Trump. I'm too smart to have implied Megyn Kelly was on her period. Pretty sure we all knew what you meant, Donald.
Dear straight people, I'm officially giving you permission. What is wrong with these people?
I can't read.
That part right there, he didn't read it because it says, "Dear straight people, I'm giving you permission to say gay, faggot, and queer."
Okay.
That was a headline by...
That was a Milo headline.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What's wrong with these people?
I can't read this. This is way too offensive.
This one is... trannies whine about hilarious Bruce Jenner billboard. That was too offensive for her to read.
With trannies wine?
Trannies whine about hilarious Bruce Jenner billboard.
Well, what's offensive about that? To the trannies? Or Bruce Jenner? They're calling him Bruce and not Caitlyn?
I don't know.
Alright, go ahead, Black.
More bigoted rhetoric coming up.
This divisive attitude has no business being in the White House.
You can help make sure it isn't. Register to vote.
There's supposedly another video coming out soon.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So, they basically read other people's headlines that have nothing to do with Donald Trump.
Right.
To connect it directly to Donald Trump.
Right. Well, because he's now the campaign chairman, right? Bannon.
Did he write those headlines?
I don't know if he wrote them, but it's his website, you know. So I mean, they're gonna do this. This is what they do. This is part of the attack plan. Because right now, so it's Tuesday, so they're getting everything ready for Hillary's big alt-right speech on Thursday.
Alt-right speech.
Alt-right have made it to the mainstream. Because Hillary Clinton's going to talk right to you. And what's going to happen is, so you got Breitbart, okay, talking about Breitbart, and then Hillary talks about alt-right, and they're going to just connect the dots. Breitbart, connect, alt-right, and then connect, Donald Trump. And that's what they're going to do. Even though Breitbart isn't alt-right, but I don't know. That's what they're going to say. That's the illusion.
And the Shapiros and the, all that, they're going to be applauding Hillary on this one.
Oh, yeah. She's so brave. She actually took them on. Take on those racist Nazis. Breitbart.
Ridiculous. That's friggin' so
but
stupid.
But you know where I found that video? Montel Williams' Twitter.
Not again with this.
Yeah,
guy.
it was on Montel Williams' Twitter. That video.
He needs to go.
Well, he's trying too hard to pander to black people because he's been such like a white person like darling or darling for years, like on his fucking show with that fat dead psychic
Sylvia
Browne. Remember her?
Of course I remember.
Play that clip of her fucking up her one thing. the prediction. Play that.
All right, you sent that to me in Messenger.
Yeah.
Let me open this one up. Make sure there's no ads.
I lost my boyfriend tragically.
Do you want me to just play it, or do you want to talk about?
Play it. No, just play it. You can see how awkward it is.
It's
be able to hear it.
It's cringeworthy.
Yeah.
It makes me cringe.
I lost my boyfriend tragically a few years ago. They never found him. And I've had such a hard time since. Every day.
The reason why you didn't find him is because he's in water.
I'm sorry.
Keep going. Keep going.
And find him in water, it's like the girl that's missing in Aruba. You can't find somebody.
Well, it was September 11th.
Womp,
He was
womp,
a fireman.
womp.
Well, no, see, I keep seeing him in water.
She's telling him no. She's telling him
doubling
no.
down.
No, he didn't die in 9/11.
He fell off the tower into the Hudson.
He didn't die in 9/11.
She doesn't. You can see right there.
Is there any way he could have drowned in water some way?
They never found a piece of him. Nothing.
From 9/11.
Dead on, Sylvia. Montel Williams, Mr. Moral Authority, coming out for Hillary.
Says he couldn't breathe and he was filled with water.
She's doubling down on her lie.
She's like, no, it was water.
She looks like a man in makeup and a wig.
Sylvia Browne?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Montel Williams.
No, he just looks like a piece of shit. I hate him. He's
Fair enough.
Scumbag.
Fair enough. Oh, Sal, so I'm going to set up for the next segment. So why don't you go ahead and I think because we have a special guest, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I have to set up for the next segment, but you go ahead, all right?
All right. Yeah. So this video with Sylvia Browne telling this poor woman who lost her man on 9/11 that he drowned. If you can just see the look on her face when her face was full of tears. She looked so sad. We have a call. Let me pick this thing up. You're on the line.
Hello, who is this?
This is Sal from the Patriarchy with Ian and Sal.
I'm calling from beyond the grave.
Is this Sylvia?
I feel like I'm in water. Who am I?
Wait, who is this? Is this that woman's husband, or is this Sylvia?
I'm my wife's son.
Why do you feel like you're in water? Are you lost?
I think I was killed in 9/11.
Well, what does that have to do with water?
You know you can't smoke in the afterlife. No more Chesterfields or Lucky Striker. I want to talk about the blacks.
What about them? I'm getting very
My
uncomfortable
best
right
friend
now.
was black, as you know. My best friend was black.
Montel?
Montel. That man is a saint. A cue ball, bald-headed saint. He put me on his show even though he knew it was all a scam. And then we sold blenders together.
You sold blenders?
Blenders. And they cured colon cancer.
You...
We were fooling everybody. I was telling the future, and he was telling blenders.
Now, do you have a message for anyone? From beyond the grave? Wherever you are?
Well, speaking of 9/11, I'm in hell. I think. No, I'm not. I'm in purgatory. I don't know what the fuck I am. What do you want? I'm dead.
What does 9/11 have to do with hell or purgatory? Or water to be, for that.
I have some predictions to make. Hillary Clinton is going to be president. Because I'm always right, you know.
You kind of sound like Hillary. Your health, her health is questionable.
He's in hell with me. She's been dead for 10 years. What you see is just a robot.
You know what? My
I
wife
talk
has
to
said
her
that.
every day.
My wife has said that to me recently too. That Hillary is not alive. She is a robot.
He's in hell.
Would that mean my wife has psychic powers?
I'm Sylvia Browne, and I'm going to tell everybody's future. What do you want to know?
Well, what about my future?
What?
What about my future?
You're going to be surrounded by Jews. Lots and lots of Jews. Very soon.
That's kind of easily predictable.
All right, only like 1% of the world is Jews. Not even.
Yeah, but like a quarter of them are in my family. What about my friend Bryden? Do you have anything? Do you know him?
He's going to have sex with a Jew tomorrow. Lots of degenerate Jew babies. I have a future. He's going to get AIDS next week.
Who is that?
He's going to die of a cocaine overdose on Hollywood Boulevard. And he'll be joining me in hell.
Now, how do you know that Hillary Clinton is going to become president?
Well, the robot is.
Well,
because I'm always right. I tell the future with Montel Williams, and I sell blindness.
Can you please tell me, if you're always right, how that man died by drowning on 9/11 when he was in the tower?
Well, he had his fire hose, you see, and there was a puddle, and a steel beam hit him on the head and crushed his head into a puddle, and he drowned. It wasn't from the steel beam, it was from the puddle. See, I'm always right.
So...
The Jews did 9/11, did you know that?
I've heard that, yeah, I've read that. On,
True story.
I've read that. What? Do you know anything about loose change?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I've been dead for years.
Yeah, but you just predicted a presidential outcome for something that's...
I only know what comes to me in the world of spirits. I'm calling on a cell phone. How did I get that in hell? You figure it out.
Did you... What about...
It's an interdimensional thing.
Alright, what about my co-host and friend, Ian?
He's gonna die of rheumatoid arthritis. The first person ever to die of rheumatoid arthritis. His Zika AIDS will finally do him in. And good thing, he's a faggot.
Is that why you're in hell? Because of, you're just hateful?
Well, I'm a huge anti-Semite.
I can tell.
I hate Jews and blacks.
Well, you're just...
mostly Jews and blacks.
What about Montel? You just said he was a saint, and you're friends with him.
Oh, please. That guy's about as black as my armpit. I know how black that is.
That makes no sense.
If you saw my armpit, you get it.
Is there any way from your cell phone you can email me a picture of your armpit?
No. My hell cell phone doesn't do MMS messaging.
What do you have?
It's like the first iPhone.
What do you have, like
I
next?
can't believe Dayton. That's hell. You have to use the first iPhone for the rest of your life in eternity.
Do you
can't send picture messages.
Do you text
That's
with
hell.
T9? T9 texting?
Well, it's an iPhone.
You alright over there?
No. They don't give me my Chesterfields or my Lucky Strikes. I get very angry.
Alright. I shouldn't be screwing around with you, since I have you for this.
From hell. You want to know something? I can tell you lottery numbers when you're asking me about fags and co-hosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I should be asking you some really important questions.
What's the meaning of life?
Well,
it dies, faggots. And Montel Williams is a faggot too. Everyone's a faggot. I'm angry now. I can't believe I'm only having an iPhone 1.
You know we're up to 7?
7 what?
iPhones.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Actually, we're past like 10 because a couple of them had, their own line, like, the 6, the 6S, the 5, the 5S, the 4.
I don't know what any of that means. I'm a fat, dead old woman. What do you want?
Were you wearing a wig?
Yes. It was a wig. Montel would borrow it on the weekends and go to the village on Christopher Street and suck dick.
This is exclusive news here, folks.
I was his friend. I know. Like his dick.
Now,
I think I'm breaking up.
But I wanted to ask you some more questions. Sylvia, are you still there? I think we just lost Sylvia Browne. From purgatory or from hell. I don't know.
Sal?
Hey.
Yo, what's up? So, did Sylvia call?
Yes, from hell or purgatory.
Yeah, I missed that. I missed the Gersh Kunstman one a few episodes back, and I missed all the good guests. Now, how did a dead woman call? I don't understand. How'd that work?
She has the first iPhone.
Makes sense. So you gotta tie up the loose ends, Sal.
Now,
can't leave holes in the plot.
You know what? This is kind of heartbreaking to tell you, so I'm not gonna do it. When I upload this episode, you should really listen.
What?
It's for your own sake, for your future, your family, for you to prepare for the rest of your life, for however long that is. You need to listen to this episode.
Okay. Why? Am I dying soon?
I don't know.
That's not good.
No.
I don't like that. I don't like that news.
I think I'm gonna start a hashtag with Ian, like Hillary's health, Ian's health.
Ian's AIDS. Ian's Zika AIDS. So how'd she sound? Like, was she in good condition? Like, I know she's calling from an iPhone 1, so that already brings down, the quality.
She sounded like she had emphysema, AIDS, friggin' bronchitis.
So she had every lung disease possible?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm missing, like, Gersh Kunstman was big. Sylvia Browne was big. I can't believe I'm missing all these fucking people. I gotta fucking pay attention. I was setting up for going over our show prep.
You're always, too busy for us.
Yeah. Step away, go to the bathroom, fix show prep, and, famous dead psychics call from beyond the grave on iPhone 1s. So there you go. So let's move away from Sylvia Browne.
Yeah,
for now. Let's move far away. Now, wait, real quick, before we move away, what did she say about Montel Williams?
She said he was a saint, a friend, and a faggot.
I guess you could be all three
things.
Who
wears wigs and sucks dick in the village.
I guess you could be all those things. Well, it's good that Sylvia Browne called up. She has an open invite to call from beyond the grave at any time.
I agree. I like that.
Yeah. So, why don't we move on to what were we talking about before Sylvia called? We had to go. We were talking about Hillary's speech.
We were talking about the alt-right.
Okay, so let's go back to there. So Hillary's going to give a speech on the alt-right on Thursday, yeah?
Yes.
So this is easy for them to tie it all together to Breitbart, which ties it to freaking crazy people, Michelle Fields, all that shit. The whole Lewandowski thing.
I'm not nervous.
Well, I think, okay, she's going to talk about the alt-right, right? Probably 5% of the population of America knows what the fuck the alt-right is. Maybe 10%.
Yeah.
Because, like, what's 10% of, 350 million? That's 35 million. Yeah, I don't think 35 million people know what the alt-right is. 10%, that's too many.
It's just a brand new...
Brandy new!
Like a new punching bag, a new, what's the word I'm looking for? Strawman.
Strawman?
A straw man.
Is that a Jewish straw? Hello, I'm Strawman.
Gersh Strawman.
Gersh Strawman.
Yeah. I think,
Gersh Strawmanberg.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it's gonna hurt him. I really don't. I mean, the media is gonna hurt him. The
media is gonna constantly rip him apart.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all they do.
The whole, I don't understand all the things that Donald Trump supposedly said and did. It was the whole thing he said about the Khan family that brought him down in the polls. That's bullshit to me.
Khan. Sorry.
He in my if I was a liberal, if I was a Democratic strategist or something, that wouldn't be the thing I would try and nail him on. It wouldn't be
less than 5% of the U.S. population that know about the alt-right. He's gonna shine a big giant light. I just fucking burped. So you're gonna shine a big fucking giant light on the alt-right. They're just gonna grow in the light. It's fucking dumb. Out of the darkness into the light. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that.
She's gonna be like, he's involved with these Nazi alt-right people that post green frogs, and they're Nazis because they post green frogs. Then people are gonna be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Green frogs. on ABC News.
If she says the word meme once,
I hope she says Pepe
they win.
or green frog. She's gonna mention the alt-right, obviously. I mean, that's what they're saying. It.
I'm seeing that someone say it will hurt him and help the alt-right.
Well, let's hope it doesn't hurt him. Let's hope. I don't know. I mean, unless people go and Google alt-right, then I guess. But I think people are too lazy to do that shit. Most of the country. His
base is going to be strengthened more and more as we go by these attacks, especially when he starts to really ramp up his ground game. Because that's what's missing in this campaign.
It's completely absent.
Yes.
I've never seen a presidential campaign have zero ground game like this.
And it's still competitive.
I said, still competitive. In 2004, Bush, New Jersey, they're like, yeah, he's going to lose New Jersey, no big deal. He still had an office in New Jersey and still had people making calls in the New Jersey office and going around the state and things like that. So I don't know what's happening.
Romney didn't give a shit about New Jersey.
Right.
And the result was New Jersey was the only state who voted more for Barack Obama the second time around.
Okay.
I hate this fucking state. Yeah, I seriously hate New Jersey.
It has its pros and cons,
Its cons are the fucking assholes that live here who should be thrown into the Atlantic.
Yeah. Yeah, well, most of the Jersey Shore is drowning in the Atlantic because of heroin and opiates, so... I'm just going to stick this needle in my arm and nod out to the waves, and then they drown.
The next town over from me is called Heroin City.
Sounds fun. Want to get a ticket? Heroin City, here we come! Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. And it's right next to Little Israel.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Little Israel, Lakewood.
Yep.
That's where the Orthodox or the Hasidic Jews jump out in front of the cars and try to sue people, right?
I don't know if that's just one of those urban legends.
I've heard those things. Oy vey! A Dodge Ram!
Oh, I gotta mark that down. That's 5 voices now. Ethnic voices.
5 ethnic voices in one show. You're getting it all tonight, people. You're lucky. My full range of ethnic stereotype voices. Is it really 5 already?
Yeah. Okay. You got the Mexican, the Chinese, the Brazilian or whatever that shit was.
Right.
You just did the Jew, and there was what the hell was the other one? I'm forgetting.
I don't know.
Oh, and the redneck.
Redneck. There you go. It's the 5 voices. I don't know how many more there are left. Like
and I don't know if you would count Dice Clay as something.
Yeah, I don't think Dice Clay is an ethnicity.
He's like a.
He needed the money.
Why did the Jew jump in front of the truck? He needed the money.
He needed the money. He didn't really need the money. He just wanted more money. Let's be honest.
But
he wanted to upgrade his pale blue Dodge Caravan minivan. That's one of the new one.
Holy shit! You're not even exaggerating. There's a lot of them in Lakewood.
Pale blue minivans? That's all they have in Lakewood, New Jersey.
Yes. Now, one thing that pisses me off, going back to the alt-right and going back to the election, right. I've seen people say, "Oh, Donald Trump, I would never vote for him. The KKK endorsed him. Okay. The David Duke likes him."
Okay.
What does that have to? What is?
I don't know. It's not. They're not arguments. They're just distractions and deflections.
There's other, shit stains in society that support and endorse every candidate.
Right.
Just because one of them has to be a Klan member.
Yeah.
This Klan member
happens to be a Klan member. I mean, there's pictures of Hillary Clinton hugging and making out with Robert Byrd. So I mean, come on.
Robert KKK Byrd.
You don't see Donald Trump making out with David Duke, even though that would be hilarious.
I've seen videos of Bill and Hillary kissing and hugging Arafat.
Yeah, Arafat, Palestinian. He was a PLO, right? Arafat.
We have Hillary's, what's her name, Huma.
Yep.
Who?
They're such huge lesbians. Do you think the four of them, Huma, Bill, Hillary, and Wiener, swap STDs?
Probably.
I think they swap STDs. They're just like, oh, I got herpes today. Anthony Weiner must have been really getting it on in chat rooms on Twitter. That's that 6?
Real quick on that is 6.
Some Southern terrible Bill Clinton impression.
Going off topic real quick and personal.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep this inside as possible. I don't know why I'm doing this on the air. But I remember the last election cycle, you had a friend, a fat gay friend that unfriended you because he thought that you hated gay people.
Well, I do. That's besides the point.
So that same person.
No, that's no.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
That same person.
High school with him.
That same person unfriended me because I was making fun of Anthony Weiner, and he thought that Anthony Weiner was hot.
He unfriended you because you made fun of a hot man?
Yes. This is the same person.
Well, that person's a faggot.
The same person growing up, before he came out, we were hanging out with a bunch of friends.
Right.
And we got into an argument, and I told him, you say that to people when you get mad. Something like, "Oh, suck my dick." He's like, "Don't tempt me."
Ew.
I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go home now."
Sal's
Bye.
gay experience tonight on the Patriarchy.
So, ever since then, everyone used to tease me with that "Don't tempt me" thing, and his middle name became "Don't Tempt Me."
Don't tempt me. That makes sense. So, what were we talking about before you went off onto a gay STD rant?
Anthony Weiner, Huma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to go so far away from this right now because I want to get this in because this is hilarious.
Okay, go ahead.
The fat woman.
You want to do this now?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's move away. Who cares about Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton? We all know what's happening. Everyone who's paying attention, everyone who's listening to the show already fucking knows all this. Play this. Play
all
this,
right.
The fat woman.
I'll just finish that by saying that I'm right now in the middle of writing an op-ed disavowing the Libertarian Party, officially endorsing Trump because I haven't done that. I kept saying for the last couple of months I don't have a horse in this race. I do now. Right. Anyway, that's besides the point. People that listen to us know what we do, and they know who we support. And if you're too stupid to not know that, then F off.
Yeah, don't listen. No, wait, please listen. Please listen. Go to newmediacentral.com and click all the ads you can, and turn off your ad blocker. Thank you. All right, play this thing.
Should we play it first and then talk about it?
I think that's the best way to do it. I think it explains itself. It's a big fat woman. So imagine a big fat woman. She's like probably in her late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, and she's kneeling on a sidewalk on a towel.
Yeah, the towel, because she's so fat, she doesn't want to hurt her fat knees. So go ahead and roll.
She's wearing goggles and gloves.
Oh, she's such a fat faggot. Play it.
The destruction of this scale is dedicated to all of the women whose lives have been ruined and ruled by it. This is for us, ladies. Safety first. I'm tired of you stealing my life. I'm tired of you making me feel if I'm good or bad. I'm tired of you deciding how my day is. No more of you deciding my life. No more of you stealing life from me. This is it. I take back my life. I'm in control. I decide if I'm good or bad. Not you. I deserve a great life. This is about me. This isn't about you. Oh my God. That's like better than sex.
Ugh.
Should I keep playing it? There's nothing. No,
yeah,
that's it. That's it.
Whatever. So it's a big fat woman in goggles and gloves, banging, breaking a scale, yelling that the scale was oppressing her. Please.
It's the scale's fault that she is the way she is.
Yeah, the scale is telling me I'm fat. So instead of facing reality, I'm gonna break this scale. I mean, that's just feminism and our postmodern reality in a nutshell. In that one video, that video explains everything what we're going through right now in society. It's a denial of reality. Numbers. Fuck you, scale. I'm not fat, but you really are. I don't care. And just breaking reality with a hammer. Yeah. So we got fat people breaking scales because they're scared of reality. We have people cutting their dicks off because they're scared of reality. We have, I forgot where I mentioned it. If we're allowing people to cut their dicks off and put lubes in their fake vaginas, because they have to use lube because they can't secrete their own fluids. The trannies that get the full sex change. Why don't we just allow schizophrenics to be schizophrenic at that point?
Why not?
Why don't we allow bipolar people to go full manic and have at it? Why don't we let people who think they're Napoleon just leave him alone? Hey, he wants to be Napoleon. That's his choice. He's trans-Napoleon. I'm trans-Napoleon, guys.
My wife.
Should I do my French accent? Vive la France. There you go. 7.
My wife's. I got it marked. My wife's best friend works in a psychiatric hospital in upstate New York.
Sounds fun.
And she works with a Napoleon.
Dynamo? What? I don't understand.
She works with somebody who thinks they're Napoleon. She works with people that have these other identities.
So why is he in the mental hospital? Let him be Napoleon.
She works with Robert Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy.
Oh, pre-wound or post-wound?
I hope pre.
Oh, good. Just lays there, drooling all day. Who are you supposed to be? Robert Kennedy. Shh. Dead. That'd be terrible. Imagine having that. Imagine I'm pretending to be Robert Kennedy after the gunshot.
I'm gonna be John F. Kennedy holding my throat after the first bullet.
Ooh. Too soon. Jeez.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I'm doing the math in my head. It's too soon.
No, it's not.
Didn't we just have some fucked up 9/11 shit?
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's
from
happening.
Sylvia, whatever her name is, calling it Sylvia Browne.
So we're normalizing mental illness instead of treating mental illness, which was the whole point of the mental illness industry, was to even fucking treat it, for God's sakes.
Yeah, man.
We're not even fucking treating it. We're just the mental illness industry and the mental health industry is just a reassurance industry. It's not even fucking doing anything. They're not even fucking. Did I talk about this on here? About the PTSD thing?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah. So I went to a PTSD men's group, and okay, whatever. War vets watching people's heads get blown off, multiple rape victims. I was raped in jail 18 times. Fucking terrible shit, man. And there were 2 women in the men's group. Like, what the fuck? And you could tell they were crying all the time. All the other guys were trying to, they were holding it in. Yeah, maybe they'd be crying every once in a while, but all the other guys were, men. And they're, I can't believe you're validating my masculinity. Wow, you're just a lesbian that thinks you're a crazy lesbian. That's all you are. You're just a fucking crazy lesbian. Call me by my mind the pronouns. What? They were nice people, but they were fucking. I was like, okay, got out, left. I was like, this. No. Nope. No. If they're allowing that shit, imagine what else they would allow, you know? Fuck that. So, I mean, but that's the mental health industry. Reassuring fucking psychotic people.
Yeah.
So he's sociopath. No big. Let him be it. He's psychopath. As long as he doesn't kill anybody. For now, I guess. I mean, they're trying to normalize child molesters and kid touchers. Oh. What are they calling them? Pedophilia is one thing, but child molestation is a whole different thing. Like they're separating the terms.
Dude, that's another thing with fucking libertarians, man. They think it's, you know, as long as they're not acting on their desires. What gives you the right to say they can't think about fucking children? Ugh. I've had those arguments.
Yeah. Time to leave.
Yep.
Time to leave. Get the fuck out of that whatever party. And Ron Paul, he's anti-abortion, right? Or thought it was a state's issue? Because he was an OBGYN, right?
I don't even think it should be. I don't even think he thinks. No, he feels it's a state issue. I think he feels that, you know, if you're gonna do it, nobody else should have to fund it, and you know, pay for it on your own, and the government shouldn't have any say whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, and now the current Libertarian Party denies total unborn rights. You know, they're like, fuck it. Yeah, 10 months old, suck the brain out of that cunt. Don't care if it's taking too long. Suck it out. That's a full-grown baby. Yeah. Her body, her choice.
It's a fetus.
It's a fetus. Fucking assholes. I don't like
fucking that. People are excited to, you know, by the prospect of finding life in space because they found one tiny little cell. But something with a heartbeat and a freaking...
heartbeat, brain, looks like a human, has hands, moves.
Oh, that's not a life.
It's not a life. Her body, her choice, right?
Anyway.
Fucking hell. So we did the fat woman breaking the scale. I don't know. My wife's blog about the education of boys. It was a really good piece.
It was.
Your wife read it? What'd she think?
Yeah, we've been through we've been through similar issues with our daughter, not with our son. So it's we agree.
Right.
I mean, not to the extreme, but we've seen it.
Well, they feminized education, just like they did with therapy. I think therapy was always supposed to be a feminist or a feminine endeavor, regardless, or it was changed. I don't know the history of psychology, modern psychology, but right now it's fucking dominated. You know, every social worker, you know, except for psychiatrists are still mostly male, but social workers and things those are pretty much, I think, 90% women.
Yeah. So
it's all feminized. Teachers are obviously all women. Even principals now, they're moving away from men, hiring more women. Superintendents are increasingly becoming. So it's all becoming feminized. You see?
Agree.
Women fucking ruin everything, Sal.
I can't argue.
Say it. You know you want to. You know it's fucking true.
I'm not arguing it.
You know it's true. Listen, did we have this discussion in our Slack or about if women weren't given the right to vote or just abstain from voting, JFK would have never been president because they voted for him because he's good looking, and Nixon would have won in 1960. What do you think about that? Everything that we'd be having a totally different.
Well, that's what happened. It was the first televised debate, and when they saw his ugly mug, they were like, fuck him.
Yeah. Swoon for JFK. He's so cute. It's what happened in Canada with Trudeau. You know. So it's a lot of emotion stuff. It's a lot and there's nothing wrong with emotions. That's what women are. That's what they're supposed to do. Is emotions. That's their thing. They nurture. I punch and slap my kids around. We wrestle. You know, we fight each other. We throw dirt at one another and rocks. And when they get hurt, they run to mommy and go for a hug. I just admit it's child abuse. No.
So can we?
It's playing.
Can we blame women who voted for JFK? So JFK's cuteness was the reason that the Civil Rights Act was voted against for 4 years until Kennedy was capped.
Yes.
Okay.
And
women denied.
And he would still be alive, or maybe, I don't know. He wouldn't have been killed in Dallas. So it would be absolutely 100% different.
And I guess neither would his brother, because
they wouldn't care
him.
unless someone else won. I mean, there's so many hypotheticals, but yeah, I don't think Kennedy would have won. I didn't really go over the numbers, but I'm pretty sure. This is obviously I'm just pulling it out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure the women are what put Kennedy over because of swoon, his swoon factor.
So I'm gonna blame women on
killing JFK.
Well,
women kill JFK. You heard it here first.
But
Sal says women kill JFK.
They delayed the civil rights movement by 4 years.
Good. What? There's someone else in my room. Well, a lot of libertarians, well, at least 4 years ago when I used to talk about it, were against the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, I know. There was
I don't know about now. Now it's a whole different fucking.
There's a lot of purists, and I can kind of understand the argument because I think even one of the Pauls said, you know, it's already in the Constitution that everybody's equal. We don't need these laws. We don't need, you know, all this shit that's
just enforce the Constitution.
That's just basically, and it's basically more pandering. It's more, you know, like in Texas when George Bush was governor.
Right.
That I forgot the guy's name. It was a really famous case that was very racial. The guys that dragged the black guy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, George Bush recommended the death penalty. The guy was executed,
right.
but the Democrats hated him because he didn't want to pass hate crime legislation. He's like, we already have laws. You know, the guy's sentenced to death. He's done.
The guy's gonna die.
Why do we need these extra laws to make people feel good?
Right.
It's just stupid. And
if you're getting beat up because they want your wallet or because of the color of your skin, you're still getting the shit knocked out of you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean I understand in the '60s because I mean you look at how African Americans were treated and all that fucking shit. Now affirmative action, not needed.
No.
Not needed. Not especially now. This is the current year, Sal. It's 2016. Are you aware of that?
I'm using that in my
liberals like to remind us that. Do they realize what year it is?
I'm using that in my upcoming article. It's the current year.
It's the current year. We live in a postmodern society. And also, what's a postmodern society? I have no fucking idea. It just means after modern. So
what comes after modern?
Postmodern, Sal.
Yeah, but
that's what they say. I took a couple philosophy classes.
I think the only one that could tell us what
my teacher was like, well, they want to define postmodernism as XYZ, existential, blah 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 blah, but really, it's just after modern. I'm like, okay, thanks. So is that what I write on my essay paper when you ask me about what postmodernism is? Yeah, after modern. It's still like, do I still get an A+?
Doesn't modern just mean current times? So wouldn't
there was the modern era prior to the postmodern era.
Yeah, but
science, reason, rationale. Right after, I guess it would be after the Enlightenment. I'm not sure how the time period works.
Well, they shouldn't even call it modern anymore because it's not modern. The only one that could know postmodern time period is Sylvia Browne.
She knows it all. We should get her back on the show to talk about postmodernism.
I asked her all the wrong questions, but you'll see. I'm still. It's going to be a touchy subject when you listen, but
yeah, no. I just looked at it just for the shit of it. Wikipedia says postmodernism describes both an era and a broad movement that developed in the late 20th century across philosophy, the arts, architecture, and criticism, which marked a departure from modernism.
We should rename the feminist movement the broad movement.
The broad movement?
He just said the broad movement. Oh man. How
much time do we have left?
How much time we have left? We have we could go off now. You want to just end it just abruptly? No, we've been going a little over an hour.
Okay, yeah, we got some time.
I don't want
let's see
the wheels
here.
to fall off this thing.
Okay, yeah, Breitbart just posted something. Oh, whoa, hold on. AP. This. I thought this was interesting. AP analysis: more than half those who met Clinton as cabinet secretary gave money to Clinton Foundation. Whoa!
I saw that this afternoon.
How could that not bury somebody?
Exactly.
How could that not bury somebody? If this was Mitt Romney, I mean, if this was a Republican, no, but seriously, if this was anybody else, they would be buried. Remember, they tried to go after Romney for his blind trust. He's like, it's a fucking blind trust. I don't know. I don't tell you. I don't see what goes on. So they were like, oh, okay, it's a blind trust. Clinton Foundation, not a blind trust. Because how could she make moves and deals with evil dictators around the world if it was a fucking blind trust? She couldn't. So.
It makes no sense. No.
Yeah, counterintuitive. So more than half those who met Clinton as cabinet secretary gave money to the Clinton Foundation. Wasn't there something about Bono in her emails? I read that.
What the hell did Bono have to do with it?
I don't know. Bono and the Clinton Foundation. He wanted, I don't know. And the Prince of Bahrain gave $32 million and got a face-to-face with Hillary Clinton.
Oh, they requested his space?
Safe space?
They requested...
And by Africa? What?
They requested an outer space connection for his concerts?
Like a satellite?
I'm reading it right now.
I'm not going to do my Bono.
He wanted to do a link up with the International Space Station for every show during his tour, and they were going to try and get it done for him.
It's official. U2 is the world's band. Don't tell that to China or India or the rest of the world. U2 is the world's band, and after U2 will be Coldplay. So we got a bright future to look forward to, Sal.
Were you ever a fan of Rage?
Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah.
I had a Rage Against the Machine T-shirt when I was in 10th grade, and that's about it. And that was like 95.
I really love how they rage against the government machine and against all this, but they fight for they fight for communism, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, Tom Morello.
He sucks.
Zach, yeah.
I hate him.
No, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They really don't.
They don't. They have their anarcho-communists. What is that? How is that a thing?
That's the people that attack the libertarians on Instagram. That's what we were talking about that before the show. Instagram is the
for autistic children.
It's so not mainstream. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you're walking through, a nice neighborhood, and then you get to the shit part.
Right.
That's Instagram.
It's Instagram. Yeah, everyone thinks that's Twitter, but
you go there for fun every so often, but you don't stay there.
It's like the red light district.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what Instagram is. Yeah, you fuck some whores, make sure you wear a condom, get the fuck out. Pay your $30. Do your heroin in the terrible motel room with moldy water. As you step on the carpet, it goes...
It's where failed libertarian candidates post their memes.
I know too much about cheap motel carpets.
What, the gallery?
No, all of them. You go in and it's like wet. You step down, it's like how the fuck did they flood the floor of this fucking motel room?
I don't even want to know.
No, I don't want to know either.
Maybe it's the blood of another intern that Joe Scarborough killed.
Yeah.
Fucking
Joe Scarborough killed someone in the Gallery Motel in New Jersey off Highway 35.
Sayreville or Old Bridge?
Yeah, I think it's Sayreville, the Gallery, right?
Lawrence Harbor.
South Amboy. I don't fucking know. Trash areas.
He just named like 6 different towns.
Yeah, 6 different little... and they're not even like really towns, some of them. They're like towns inside of towns.
I'm going to ask Joe Scarborough which town it was.
Which town in New Jersey did he kill a woman?
Yeah.
You love Joe Scarborough.
What's her name? Lori... I should know her name by heart by now after all the times.
I'm surprised George Scarborough hasn't blocked you.
Nope. Laura something or Lori something. Who cares?
Right.
She's dead.
Whatever.
Lori
Anyway.
Klasautis?
I don't know. Kasperitis. Didn't he play for the Islanders?
Yes.
In like the 90s. He killed a hockey player that played for the Islanders. Darius Kasparaitis. That's him.
I remember when Joe Scarborough had his radio show for like a month.
Right.
It's like, I want a district that hasn't been Republican since like 1820.
Good.
Well, fuck you.
Good. It was ruled by the Whig Party.
And then he goes and kills someone, and then he just disappears.
Disappears into the ether. Onto MSNBC.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
He resigned he announced that he was resigning to spend more time with his kids, which is bullshit. And because he was diagnosed with diabetes.
Well, that could have a lot to do with it.
No, it has to do with Lori.
Diabetes.
Lori Klausutis.
Kasparaitis, Darius Kasparaitis.
Lying dead behind his desk.
So let's just bang through some of these news articles and wrap it up. Andrea Tantaros sues Roger Ailes.
Yes.
So
that's
I
big.
was wondering where she's been. I guess she left Fox News. Now we know. And it claims in the lawsuit, I forgot the exact words it used. Let me see. Pulling up. Gretchen Carlson's also suing them. She called it like a sex-fueled Playboy mansion. Fox News, when she was there and Ailes was there.
I like how she stayed there for so long, though.
Yeah, she might have... No, don't victim blame. She might have liked it.
I'm just...
Is that what you're trying to say? She liked getting molested by a fat old man? Well, my wife does every night, so what are you going to do?
Oh, man. Holy shit.
To each their own. So we got Andrea Tantaros sues Roger Ailes for sexual harassment. We have the Burkini. So apparently on the beaches of Nice, armed police forced a Muslim woman to remove her burkini. Good. Fuck them. Who cares? And they like, well, nuns. Well,
yeah.
Fuck you.
I was just about to say that.
Nuns, that's Western. I don't care. And nuns, they're part of a religious order. That's their job. That's not her job.
They don't have to. That's their work uniform.
It's their work uniform. Fuck you.
They don't have to stay in it 24/7.
You assholes. Burkinis. Nuns. Yeah, the nuns have been in France for a long time. Fuck this shit. What if she's carrying a bomb, right, Sal? In her burkini.
Exactly.
Eeny, weeny, teeny, beanie. Black stripe burkini.
Ugh.
Have a suicide vest under it today. Boo. All right. We did that. I guess we went through all the... I'm looking at this Clinton Foundation almost dead. Breitbart article that was just published earlier before we went on. Tom Fitton on Howie Carr's show. Clinton Foundation will shut down by the end of the week. I don't know about that. We'll see. She'll go after the alt-right and see how that works out for her. So yeah, let's wrap this up. You have anything else to say before we go?
I'm good, man. Let's wrap it up.
Cue the music.
I should cue that music, shouldn't I? If the friggin' thing doesn't fail. My fucking soundboard's dying on me.
Oh, God. Just fix that shit. Come on.
I'm trying, man.
Boo.
Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for listening to the Patriarchy Show. Make sure you take 10 seconds and give us 5 stars on iTunes. It helps us spread our message of hate and fear. No, I don't know. Or whatever our message is. We got some reviews. More obviously is always good. Obviously the Patriarchy Show is part of NewMediaCentral.net. New Media Central is an independent network of new and younger conservative and libertarian. I don't even know what conservative libertarian means anymore. Whatever. I guess it's a label to just throw shit under. Find informative news, commentary, and thought-provoking podcasts like ours.
I don't know what kind of thoughts we're provoking, but...
We're not provoking much. We're provoking hatred for people of color who listen to our show. That's what we're provoking.
And for 7 different ethnicities tonight.
We did France. Anyway, we are growing rapidly, and since New Media Central is independent of political or PAC and mainstream media influence, we appreciate any help you can give. You can go to our page, go to our Patreon, give $3 or more a month, and you will get a PDF of my book, Broken Volume 1. Sal, do you know I wrote a book?
I thought you said that a couple weeks ago, the last time we did the show. I don't know.
If you like faggy poetry, go check it out. it could also be purchased on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, ebook, Kindle, Nook, and iBook, whatever. Follow me at Ian D. Erickson, IANDERICKSON on Twitter. Sal, what's yours? I didn't update this.
NMC_Sal.
Okay, NMC_Sal.
That's going to change
Follow
again.
the show at Patriarchy Show, and follow the site for all the latest news at New Media Central. Heartofamarine.org. The Heart of a Marine Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides comfort, support, financial assistance, and educational resources to improve the quality of life of military personnel in all branches of the United States Armed Forces, including veterans and their families. That's the Heart of a Marine Foundation, heartofamarine.org, run by fantastic people that just want to help vets and active duty military. I love them. They're like family. George and Roy Frank.
They're awesome.
Georgette and Roy Frank. So
I know them.
wonderful
I've known them
people.
For years too. They're really good people.
Love them. I think that's it, Sal. Anything else? Oh, listen. I think Right to Bryden new episode's up now. New Media Central. Check that out. What other shows do we have on our site? We have a lot of shows now, don't we?
Yeah. We have Justin and
Justin Martin show, right?
We're looking at some more people soon. I'm still courting the Skepo.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what works, and So we have the Patriarchy Show. We have Nick Martinez. We have Right to Bryden, the Justin Martin Show, and some exclusive content like New Media Central Europe editor Sebastian Cheek interviewing the great Peter Hitchens. Make sure you check that out. That was a good interview. So I guess that's it, Sal. Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll be back Friday night.